What's up, Dragon Brood? So, for those of you that don't necessarily come and follow me on the Twitch streams or anything else, like sometimes we do some stuff where we have the chat kind of help decide what deck we're going to build that day or what we're going to play in the stream. Well, this past Monday, we had everybody kind of pitch in and we worked on some different ideas, and people said we want to see a burn deck. So we made a burn deck, and it turned out it wasn't that bad. It was kind of, I think we went like 2-1 or 3-1, something like that. So then I started cleaning it up, and I thought, well, maybe this is something we can showcase on the channel. So thanks, chat, for driving me over the cliff into this ditch. Before we get into the video, you know what I gotta ask though, if you haven't, please remember to like this video to help us get in front of more people. Hit that subscribe button so I know that you appreciate what I'm doing in these weird experiments. And hit that notification bell because that lets you know every time I have a video up. So with that being said, let's go see what a possible standard burn deck might look like. Now, there's not going to be a lot of surprises here because it is a burn deck, but we are playing at least some fun cards to make it a little more interesting in the process here. So we're starting with 4 shocks right off the top, just dealing 2 damage. Omen of the Forge, this was more like me trying to squeeze some spots in. However, I have been toying around with the idea of possibly having this be a couple more Phoenix of Ash, but we do have a few things hanging out at 3 we're trying to play, so we'll just have to see. Royal Eruption lets us deal 3 damage to anything, though if we draw it really late, we could deal 5. Roiling Vortex, just because it's consistent damage every turn, and it does turn off some of your opponent's adventure cards, and that's actually a pretty good bonus too from something like this. I say it doesn't turn it off, but it deals 5. If we're dealing 5 in a burn deck, we'll take it. Bone Crusher Giant, also awesome. Deal 2, or just have a 4/3 that also deals damage if they target it. Phoenix of Ash, like I said, it's 2 damage, it's haste, and it comes back from the yard, so it's a thing we can use in case we get milled. Slaying Fire, we're almost always going to be dealing 4. Actually, we're always going to be dealing 4. There's no time it's going to deal 3. Valakut Exploration. This we really like in here because it really has 2 functions, right? It's either going to deal damage, or we're going to get something that deals damage. There's not much else in this list. We're playing Foretold. It's kind of a wild card because the truth is, if they have removal card, they're probably going to hit it anyway. But we're just going to try it out, see what happens. It's probably the wrong card to have in this list. Arguable, it probably just needs to be more... Matter of fact, I'm going to switch one of those for 1 Phoenix of Ash because it's probably better for us. We're going to play 2 Double Vision. The first instant or sorcery we cast each turn, we get to copy it. Obviously, we have several instants and sorceries, and we're talking about like Shock, Royal Eruption... we can cast the Stomp, we got Slaying Fire, so maybe we get something out of this. Playing 2 Fiery Emancipations because that just triples up all your damage and I could just end it on the spot. Shadow Skull Smashing just because we can occasionally use it to get rid of something, but it is an extra land. And then a bunch of mountains, ends on Fable Passage. Not much else to the list. It's a burn deck. Let's go see if we can burn some stuff out in the arena. Now, I have to admit, I'm not one for stupid names, but Middlefinger is kind of funny. Let's be honest. That's actually pretty good. I gotta give credit where it's due. Alright, so we might just try to get some Bone Crusher Giants going. Not sure what we want to do with the Royal Eruption yet. It does keep... we can keep people from gaining life. They might just remove it with an Apparition, though. So we might just do this. We'll get 1 point out of it. If they remove it with the Apparition, we can kill the Apparition, get a 2/2 back. But I would not be surprised if that's what happens to this. Nope, just Omen of the Sun. Alright. Guess in the future we can stop them from gaining life. But we are not currently living in that future. Okay, we just pass. I think here we're just going to try to Bone Crusher. I mean, they don't have Apparition mana, so we're not that worried about it. I mean, we can take 2 from the opponent and not really care too much here. Really not much reason to care. Let's see if they counter this. Nope. We'll take a 1. I'll go ahead and play this. And there's a good chance it just dies to some spot removal here. Nope, they're just taking a card. Alright. Have to remember to use this mana if they try to sack that to get the 4 life, because we can actually stop that. Glass Casket. Okay. Casket it is. Probably just put Yorion in hand here. No, they didn't. So see, now that's suspicious, right? Like, why wouldn't they put Yorion in hand? Now I have to start asking questions. Was it just a counter this whole time? What was the reason? Do they already have a Yorion in hand? Because part of me is just tempted to try a Torbryn here. Might just go with this. Because then we could Torbryn plus shoot the opponent next turn if we want. And if this gets removed, it's kind of like the least damaging to us. Alright, let's see what they got. We'll activate so they don't get any life from it. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm a bit baffled. I feel like this is a spot where Aspirant probably comes in. Alright, we're going to take our 2. Though, I don't know. This could just be a Yorion already in hand that we're going to see. Which, that would kind of make sense. Nope, we're putting a Yorion into hand. Okay. So what gives? What gives? How do we go about winning this? If we play Torbryn and it sticks, then we can still shoot the opponent for 4, right? If we Phoenix of Ash, we can Bone Crusher, still keep them from gaining life from that coming into play. So that put the opponent down to 10. This puts the opponent down to 8. The Yorion. Then we could play Torbryn plus attack, Bone Crusher. Don't know if that's enough. Alright, let's see what happens here. This is unfortunate, though, because now we're going to take a whole lot of damage. And that actually makes our Vortex a little bit dangerous here. So opponent goes to 9. Oh, an ECD. Can we still kill the opponent here? With Torben on the table during their upkeep, they would take 2, 4, 6. No, they would take 3, right? Because it's +2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, if we're lucky, that's Xaxes. But it's gonna be real close. Well, we could also shoot them for 1 here during their end step. So never mind. Never mind. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be all right. So we'll take 4, go to 6. We'll shoot them down to 7. We'll go to 5. Oh, that's cute. Not what we really need here. We will attack, get 4 in, and then shoot them for 4. Whew. Alright, we're first. We will keep this. Let's see what we're up against. I have a feeling we might just get shot here. And by shot, I mean we're just going to get hit for 1 from a elemental. Here it comes. No burst fire elemental? That's what I thought was going to happen here, actually. I was kind of disappointed I wasn't leading up Bonecrusher Giant. Okay, so that must mean they have the Bonecrusher Giant. So, we're going to speed this clock up a little bit. How you like that, opponent? I mean, we might take 2 to the face, too. Nope, they're not hitting us. I don't know what's going on here, then. I assumed this was going to be like Gruul Adventures or some such, but it doesn't appear to be the situation. Ah, Scoot Swarms. Well, we aren't all that worried about the Scoot Swarms, let me tell you. The only good news is the opponents take damage a turn before I take damage on the Roiling Vortex, so that could matter. I think we're just going to hope to play Torben. Man, if this is a... Well, I was going to say if it's a questing beast, this could suck, but we can put a 4-power thing in the way, I guess. But taking 4 here is still a bit of a beating. Alright, we take some damage of our owns. Wow. Okay, deck. Be stingy with the land, then. Just be that way. I didn't want land anyway. Actually, I'm a liar. I really did. I wanted land pretty badly, honestly. Like, Torbrand with double Vortex would have been awesome. Just dealing 6 during their upkeep. Blam, blam. That's what we want. Okay, Terror of the Peaks. That's a problem. That could end up with us dead real fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're just going to die to our own mana. There's really not much we can do. Ah, this hurts. This does not feel good. So we're going to take at least 5 from the attack. If they play any reasonable creature, I'm assuming we're going to take another 4. So that would be 9. Then we take 2 more, so that's 11. So we'll be at 3. Ugh. Man, now I just want a shock to go with this Royal Eruption so we can kill a Terror of the Peak. But that may not even be happening. Okay, well the good news is here, they didn't have anything that just came into play and dealt damage to us. Bad news is, we still could be dead. Because, I mean, we're still taking 7. I'm trying to think, like, what is our out here? Even if we attack, the opponent takes 4. Oh gosh, that's awful. Wow. So if the opponent took 4, went to 8, Roiling Eruption would deal 6. Valakut would deal 7. So literally, we have to attack and hope they don't block. Then post-combat, play Torbran. That's our plan. No clue if it's going to work. I highly doubt it. Don't block, opponent. Please? Please? Ah, they blocked. We can't win now. Yeah, that's it. We're dead. We're just going to die to our own Roiling Eruptions. Okay, let's hope things don't end up where we get up tight on land, because this has potential. Now, the thing I'm trying to figure out, though, is just like, how badly are we trying to go with the opponent's dome? Alright, well, if they're going to put lands into play tap, answer is very badly. We'll pass. Mostly because if we can shoot them, we'd rather spend 2 on a creature and then just play this as a 4, as opposed to spend 3 on our turn, when we could send that at the opponent's base later. But here, we get to send it all upstairs. So, that's fine. 3. Sad thing, if they make us discard here, I might just have to discard Shock. Oh, well, good luck. Yeah, I guess they're going to come after Torbran. Well, we're going to attack. That's 4. Alright. We also get 2 freebies whenever they try to... That's unfortunate. I was hoping they're going to have a different discard spell. Maybe, like, Kroxa? Okay. No point in spending the mana. I mean... Make them choose. Because honestly, these aren't all that different to us. So just let them choose. And then we kind of get to do what we need to do with these here. Alright, so we're going to get in there for 4. Thieves Guild Enforcer. I see what you're doing. I dig it. Alright, well, we're going to do this. And since we're just going to probably end up having to discard this, looking at the type of deck they're playing, we're just going to get all the damage in. Now our Bonecrusher Giant really speeds up the clock if they try to kill it. Unless they just have another Bonecrusher Giant. Do we keep this? Do we discard it? I think we just roll with it, just to see what the opponent's doing. They obviously can't use their Castle Locthwain here. Kroxa, unfortunately, does make us discard this. Should have known they had Kroxas. They just didn't have them when we wanted them to have them. I mean, why would you attack? Unless they just found more Thieves Guild Enforcer, right? That has to be the answer. Okay, we'll block. Oh, I mean, if not, that's a good bluff attack. Now we just need to draw something, not a land. Oh, if that's all they had, that would have been awesome. Alright. Yep, it was definitely not a land. We got Double Vision and Emancipation. I don't know how we feel about this. Need to go 4, 5, 6. This is going to be a weird sequence. I almost want to draw like 2 mana spell, then land, then something, then land, right? That's kind of what we're looking for here. It's a lot to ask, though. Alright. Let's hope for something useful on this turn. Actually, you know what? I think I have some ideas for what I'm going to turn the Double Visions and the Omens into, y'all. I think there's some much better choices than what we're playing now. Ooh. That's special. Alright, we won't use the shock here because we may need to double up spells this turn. Depending on what we draw to try to kill that. I'm not going to hold. This likely will not hold up. Assuming it's going to get apparitioned. Oh no, just a Watcher of the Spheres. Well, we can at least try to kill Watcher. The worst thing for us would be that Jubilant Skybonder that makes everything cost double. Or cost an additional 2, I think. Kind of trying to figure out what to do here. Because the opponent definitely has the counter that costs more if they have flyers or whatever. So let's just get in here and attack. And I kind of want to just shoot this, knowing that they're going to... Well, I mean, I guess they won't be able to do anything here. Concerted Defense? We'll just pay it? I mean, like, yeah, fine. Gonna sack Linvala because they have another Linvala. Alright, that would make sense too. Okay, one to turn. So they can play a Linvala here. Exactly, bump their creature. So depending on what counters they have, we're kind of in a tight spot. Because we can't really get away with playing this Emancipation, though we really want to. So I'm trying to figure out, we could pay 4 and try to kill that, which is an option. Let's go ahead and attack with Torbrin. You only have 2 spells in the yard, huh? Let's see how the opponent feels about it. Oh, well, dang it. If I'd have known that was a thing. Feel like I'm in a weird spot now. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in tapped, and we're just gonna try to Emancipation next turn, I guess. I don't know what else we're gonna do here. I thought the Phoenix was gonna get countered, but it didn't. So unless they just have another... Well, no, Concerted Defense doesn't counter creatures, though. So if they're playing that as their counter... Huh. That could make a difference. But they may want to save and block here, too. I don't know. Because it is a fair amount of damage coming from Torbrins. But they might have a Brazen Borrower, and they can bounce a thing, so... there's kind of a lot of random stuff in play here. Okay, so if we Emancipation and they counter, then we can attack and we'd be trading across if they wanted to do that. If we lost Torbrin, we could play another. Man, but they could have Concerted Defense and then a Brazen Bar. That'd be kind of gross. But alright. I assume that's the case. Okay, Lofty now. That's fine. Works out the same for us. Trade for the Phoenix. Cool. We can get the Phoenix back next turn. Yeah, this is not a great block for the opponent. I feel like they would be better served. Oh, I guess so. Okay, maybe they have a third Linvala. Because I was going to say, otherwise, I think they'd be better served just double blocking Torbran. But to each their own. Staggering Insight, sure. That's a big deal. That life gain will come in handy here. Legion Angel, makes sense. Alright, need something good here. Something to shoot down the Watcher. Hey, that works. Look at that. We get all the things. Actually, if we come in at the opponent, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'd go to 6. Nah. We need to kill this. This life game is going to be much more of a pain in our butt going forward. Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Now we just want them to not draw a land so they can't double. They did. Dang it. So now they're going to Angel, get an Angel, play an Angel. So now we have to play Torbran and a burn spell here. Opponent is not making it easy. Oh, they didn't Angel. Why? Why did you not Angel? Because they want to counter something. Well, let's give them something to counter. Well, that didn't work. Kind of confused now. Alright, so we put a copy on the stack. So no matter what, if they play the Legion Angel, we can do this for 3 and we double it up so we could do 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Well, we'd have to do 3 and kill one of them. Alright, we'll just pass. I don't know what the opponent's doing. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just cycling. Alright. So they got me. Good play, opponent. We could have done a lot more that turn. Staggering Insight. That's no bueno. Alright. Staker 5. Not cool. I would not be upset. I was going to say, if you played one... Okay, so they're playing more Fliers out. So... Good news is the opponent's empty-handed. So the only thing we have to worry about is concerted defense here, right? So this is a stack of 5. So let's say we did it for 4. We could shoot that. 4, we can shoot that. Still leave 1 mana up. So, what's funny is just as I was talking all this crap about double vision, here we go, right? 1, 2, yep, that looks right. And we'll target. Oh, actually, I messed up because Concerted Defense could have been Rogue or... Oh, we took all the stuff out of our yard anyway. We're worried about non-existent stuff here. I just realized we have nothing in our yard anymore because we flashed back the Phoenix. Alright, well, we've cleared the path. We weathered the storm between that, all the life gain, the extra cards, 3 Angels. Like, not much else to do here. We're going to go ahead and play that just in case. We need to pay 4 mana. Looks like that's not a thing. We're going to go ahead and pump. Alright, looks like we're going to get there, team. We're going to get there. Even against a Dream Trawler, I think we can get there. Opponent will gain 3. If they block, we can deal 4. So they would go to 7, but they would lose the Dream Trawler. So yeah, opponent's empty-handed. We got to go ahead and scry here. Oh, off. Absolutely. We'll take that. Just as they are. Blast away for a crap ton of damage. That one would have been a ton of damage there. Well, burn. It might be a thing. That's all I can say. Like, it might be a thing. It's funny because, you know, there I was just talking about how I didn't really want the double vision, and then of course I draw it the last game and the double vision mattered. But realistically, it's possible that the double visions could maybe be Fateful End, I believe is the card that deals 3. You can deal to any source, and it scries 1. So that's another card you can consider for this list. And it is an instant speed removal, which lets you take down like Soaring Thought Thieves and stuff, which might be a bigger deal. So realistically, I would probably consider that. Maybe take out the 2 double visions, play 2 Fateful Ends, and maybe that's what the final version I post is going to look like. But we actually hung with some better decks. We played against, you know, we did beat Yorion, which is a thing you wouldn't really expect. And just kind of surprised, I guess. There's no way I can say walking away from this video. I didn't think the burn deck was really going to hold up on its own, but here we are. Maybe it is a thing. It's a different way to play mono red. It hits a bit harder. You can play a good long game, but you don't have to have that crazy early start. You dodge a lot of your opponent's spot removal, which you're seeing a lot of right now. Not sure what I would do in best of 3. I guess I could build out a sideboard for this before I post it, but I like it. I might play it some more on stream, actually. But remember, if you haven't, please remember to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you want to get this latest deck list, you want to join us on Twitch, on Twitter, come over to the Discord, talk about Magic or anything else going on. Or just visit my sponsors or buy some merchandise to help me out with the channel. All those things can be found in the description down below. And remember, if you're going to buy any cards from TCGPlayer or you're going to order anything through Amazon, if you use any of the links down in the Discord whenever you do your ordering, even if you don't buy the item that's linked, if you purchase from that window during the next 24 hours after you click on it, I'll still get a small kickback. So you can help me out without spending anything extra. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.